So, guys, thanks for tuning in to our latest Subaru chat. Michael Hill alongside a rider that we are going to be seeing on the grid again next year, Garrett Gerloff. Firstly, congrats on the contract.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to stick around.
We're obviously here at Hungary, about to run over a couple of the women in the world WCR Championship, getting some extra laps in.
You're driving.
Oh, man. I've got to go a little bit slower because I was just saying before we started filming, I've already scared Remy Gardner, so I've got to go a little bit easy on you. I don't think you'd take a bit more to scare you, I reckon.
I'm pretty chill. So yeah, I got faith in you as a driver. So
oh, you clearly haven't been. We've already done a lap of the paddock. You see if you would be the same on the track. But let's just say before we go inside, obviously, and have a bit more of a chat. World Superbike's a bit different from what you've been used to. Obviously, some people watching might not be familiar with you, but I've known you now for must be 7 or 8 years now, coming from Moto America.
Been a second. Yeah. No, it's nice to have the contrast between Moto America and World Superbike, and there is like a bit there, you know.
Yeah.
I think just over here the field is so much more deep than it is in Moto America. Moto America has great riders, but I feel like if you have a bad weekend, it's easy to still be in the top 10.
Right.
Whereas like if you have a bad weekend here, you might be outside the top 20. I mean, if you have a real bad weekend. So
do you still watch the Moto America series? Obviously,
yeah.
You as well. I'm involved with the series, and they said it's grown and grown and grown. There's definitely more talent there now. But do you keep an eye on it?
Yeah, 100%. No, I was about to say I hear your voice all the time.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't play by the word. I didn't play by the word.
No, it makes sense. Okay. Well, no, it's still great coverage. Like it's a great series. I mean, at one point, to be honest, I was thinking that I might have to go back to Moto America for 2026 just because I didn't have the best start to the year, you know, and which is like no surprise to anybody. But you know, it's been getting better, luckily, and super thankful that Kawasaki has enough faith in me to keep going with me because I do feel like I have something to offer. Just needs to just needs to be the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, so but no, yeah. It's a good series. I have to go back and race there for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hopefully we're going to keep you around in World Superbikes for a while. As I said, we are in the Subaru Solterra, the first electric vehicle ever to be a safety car. I said this at the beginning of the season. I'd never driven an electric car, but super smooth. We haven't had a chance to put it on the track and scare you, but it's pretty fast as well.
I've heard. I mean, I've heard a lot of stuff about electric cars. I have not driven one or been in one yet, so this is my first time in one, and it's definitely quiet.
Yeah. That was the first problem when we did the first video back in Portimao. I sat there for 5 minutes and they're like, you can go. And I'm like, but it's not running. And they're like, no, it's electric. I was like, oh yeah, scratch the head and go again. But well, we've parked outside the Subaru hospitality. Shall we go in and have a bit more of a chat?
Yeah, come on,
let's do it.
Thing's nice. It's real nice.
So, Garrett, obviously American. We know that you've been based in Europe before. Are you traveling back and forwards now, or are you based back in the States? So what's it like traveling across from the pond?
Yeah. So that's actually something new for this year. Since I started World Superbike, I've been living in Europe, and that's been great and everything, but it's just been too much time away from home for me. And like one of the things I hated the most is that I'd wake up at, let's say, like 7 a.m. and then I wouldn't be able to talk to a single person that I know until 2 in the afternoon, because that's when they all wake up in America, you know? So it was like just having that disconnect, that dark side of the moon thing I didn't like. And then, you know, I just wanted to be close to my friends and family. I think it's good for my mentality overall. And I think it's definitely that case now. Yeah. And so...
Because it can get lonely, can't it? We talk a little bit, lots of riders now talking about mental health, but, you know, you're a grown man, but you can still miss your friends and family. We all need that sort of comfort blanket,
100%.
Right?
I mean, no man's an island. I think that's 100% true. And especially when things are going tough and you just like, you feel like you're just dealing with everything on your own, you know, which is how it felt. It was just kind of wearing on me for sure. And for, like, my family and friends are the most important people in my life. And you know, you're going to have to make sacrifices when you are going out on a limb, chasing a dream that you have, you know? And so one of the sacrifices was just being away from home. But yeah, I just couldn't do it anymore. So I decided to leave Europe. And so I'm living in the US full time. And the sacrifice I'm making now is all the days traveling that I have to do. But it hasn't been too bad. Like I came from America yesterday, landed yesterday, and
so you look as fresh as a daisy.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I did a 2-hour flight. I look like crap.
No. So it's like I got some strategies I use to try to like mitigate jet lag and stuff.
Oh, go on, give us the strategies.
They seem to be working. Well, it's like
I'm actually flying out to the States on Tuesday for Moto America, so give me some tips.
Yeah, well, apparently a big part of circadian rhythm is set on when you eat. And so, like the day before I leave, I just I try to just time when I eat like I was here. But really what I've been doing is I will have my last meal at lunchtime in America, and then I won't eat until I land in Europe, and then I'll eat again. So like I won't have the dinner on the plane. I won't have anything on the plane
Well, to be
calorie-wise.
fair, I won't have the dinner on the plane.
Yeah. It's not that difficult to pass up, but yeah,
And it works.
It's helped me a lot.
wow.
Yeah, it's helped me a lot. So I'm glad I figured that out.
I'll have to try that then. So no dinner for me on
Yeah,
Sunday.
so like when you going back for me is so much easier than coming here. So I really focus more on coming here. When I go back, I kind of do whatever I want. But when I come here, I really focus on that when I eat, and it helps. Yeah.
Excellent. So lunch on Sunday, nothing until I land in America. Man, I need to keep my strength up.
Yeah.
I'm a growing man, mate. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Crazy. We touched a little bit in the car, obviously, about your new contract. Obviously, you've now ridden for 3 manufacturers. Last race of the championship was obviously at Donington. Best result of the season. And I've got to say, we used to go to the States for a race. Again, I'm putting it out there on the Subaru chat. We should go back to the States.
I agree with that,
if
100%.
everyone's listening, we need to go back to the States. But there are so many Texas flags, American flags around. A lot of support for you over here. That's got to be such a good feeling.
No, it is. It's kind of blown my mind. It's like year by year, there's more people that come with Texas flags and stuff, and it means a lot to me. Like anybody out there that has done that, it means a lot. Just to feel that support, you know. And so I'd love to be able to, you know, be at my home state. Maybe I've heard Coda is like, you know, is a possible place. But if we went to Coda, Texas, you know, like so many people would come from Houston where I live, and I think it would be like an epic thing for the championship to do. So I fingers crossed, I hope.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What's been your highlight of being in World Superbike so far? Whichever brand that might have been. What's been your standout moment?
Yeah, I think...
apart from talking to me on the podcast, of course.
Well, I know when I'm talking to you, things are going well. So,
that is
nice.
Sure,
That is
for
nice.
Sure.
But I think the highlight's just been taking the chance. You know, I took a chance to come here, and I honestly didn't know if I'd be able to, quote unquote, do it. You know, I didn't know if I was gonna come over here and be an absolute flop and never do anything, or
Did
if I
that
was
really go through your mind? Because again, just context for the
100%,
viewers. Obviously, I know you're coming through from being super sport champ in America, winning superbike races, going wheel to wheel with Cambobier. So that would be something that I would never think you would question.
Yeah, 100%.
Really?
Well, just because like I know it was no joke or no secret that it's tough over here. Like it's a world championship. It's not just guys from America.
Right.
We're talking the whole world now. So talent from everywhere. And so, you know, and also I didn't know, I had confidence in GRT and stuff, but I didn't really know the team. And so I didn't really know the equipment, you know, anything. It was I had a whole lot of questions. And so for me, it wasn't like, I had confidence to do it. Otherwise I wouldn't have done it. But at the same time, I'm like, this could definitely go wrong for me. And so, so just being able to like, come to World Superbike, struggle, but then work through the struggle and get on the podium in my first year was awesome. And then I got to ride MotoGP a little bit, which was crazy. So that was, and then just all this, I've had struggles in the World Championship 100%. And just like being able to continue to work through it and come out on the other side has been something really nice, you know, and it's meant a lot to me.
Yeah. What would you say that obviously this is the 1000th race this weekend in the Super Pole race, so to be part of that is iconic. And you mentioned there the podium with GRT. You were part of that all Yamaha podium in Estoril, I remember, which was iconic. What does World Superbike mean to you then?
To me, it's my platform, or it's a platform for all of the riders to be able to show what we have, you know. So it's for me, it's just if we didn't have this, if we didn't have the World Championship to be able to compete against each other and show everybody what we got, I mean, I wouldn't even know all the riders here. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just, this feels like my world, you know? And so World Superbike is just, I wouldn't know where I'd be without World Superbike or what I'd be doing, you know? So
what would you do if you weren't racing?
Yeah.
Someone asked me that the other day, and I was actually working in banking technology before I made the transition full time. And I look back at that and I have fond memories of that. And I think it obviously shapes you as a human being. But I look back and I'm like, actually, what would I be doing? I've spent 15, 16 years on the stage talking bikes. I think it would leave such a void.
Yeah, trust me, I think about that a lot because I know that racing's not going to last forever. I'm not going to be able to ride for the rest of my life, you know. If anything, I got less time in front of me than behind me when it comes to my racing career. So I really try to like just take every day for what it is and really try to enjoy every moment, even when they're not great. And I've thought about what I'm going to do. I have a lot of ideas potentially. I mean, I've thought about becoming like a commercial airline pilot. That's something that has gone through my head quite a bit. yeah, I've really been interested in doing that. It's kind of not the easiest.
Gerloff Airways.
It's not the easiest road to go down, you know. It's like it takes time, a lot of time. You have to have a lot of hours in a plane, and I don't even know if I'd like flying, to be honest. Like it still kind of scares me every time I get into a plane to fly over here. But it's something I'm interested in, possibly. I was thinking firefighter. It's like anything I can do that's like kind of easy to get into and probably more like labor than actual intelligence. I think I could probably,
But there's
I could probably do.
a couple of riders actually firefight. I think Jason Uribe in
Oh yeah,
America,
that's
he's a
true.
firefighter,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. Yeah, and he's in California too,
It's
which is
California. It's
you know,
hot there. Yeah.
yeah, it's in all the fires they've had.
So I would have thought you'd have gone. I've seen a lot of your blogs and your videos. I thought you might have gone down the acting route or that
no.
kind of side. You know, come after my job.
I'm looking for
you know?
something that's got like an easy entry and can get a paycheck quick. That's what I'm. That's what I'm looking at.
That's where I've been going wrong all these years. Damn.
That's what I'm kind of like. I got bills to pay, man. I can't be trying to chase some acting career or something, you know.
Okay, that's good.
But I honestly have no idea. Like, I don't know. I just want to keep racing as long as I can, and then whatever happens after that, just do whatever, you know, wherever God takes me. That's where I'll be. So
Yeah, absolutely. Two final quick questions before we let you go and get ready for the track walk and stuff. As I said, we just arrived here in the Solterra. What's it like for you as an American coming over into Europe, and we start seeing these brands? We can see it on the screen behind us here. Subaru, such an iconic brand. We talked about their past in rallying and stuff, and now to be involved. I mean, it's great that Superbike is attracting these new big brands.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I used to watch, I still watch like highlights from like the 90s rally car and stuff, and just seeing
the Impreza.
the Impreza, like that thing was sick, you know. And so it's cool to have an iconic brand like Subaru here in the championship supporting us and all the riders. And it's funny because my girlfriend at the moment, she wants a Crosstrek super bad. She wants one of the new Crosstreks. So it's like I've been looking with her at cars and stuff at those things, and she still hasn't pulled the trigger yet, but she's getting,
waiting for you.
She's getting real close. No, she's getting real close. So I think she's trying to save up a little more before she actually buys it. But it's cool, you know. So I got Subaru in the back of my mind already.
Oh, that's great. That's great. We didn't script that either.
Yeah,
no,
I swear, no. She
that.
wants a Crosstrek. So anyway, if you guys want to help out a little, you know, help her out, you know.
Final question, obviously, new track this weekend. How cool is it for Superbikes to be coming to a new venue?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, it's nice that Superbike's not kind of resting on their morals or whatever the
laurels.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, morals.
Yeah. And they're getting out there finding new tracks for us to go to. And I mean, this track looks amazing. The facilities look amazing, and so I think it could be really cool. I like new tracks. I like a new challenge. When everybody kind of starts from zero, more or less.
Yeah.
There's a real opportunity there to kind of make a jump before everybody else and try to stay there the rest of the weekend. So I got high hopes for the weekend. So we'll just see how it goes.
Excellent. Well, Garrett, I could talk forever. As I said, I get paid by the word. Good to catch up with you. Good luck for the weekend. And of course, as I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to be seeing this guy on the grid for at least the next 1.5 seasons. So good luck for that as well.
Crazy. Yeah. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. All the best.